May you live long. It's one of the most common blessings we receive in our daily lives. Being this, a blessing has a quite obvious reason. As more one will live, more time he or she would have to experience the world. It's very much true that blessings add too much in our life, but this is also true that not everything is done only with the blessings. Our lifespan depends for more than 70% on our lifestyle and rest 30% on our genetics. So almost 70% of how we will live depends on us, but the concept is, do we utilize this privilege accordingly? Healthy lifestyle, if taken up with common mindsets nowadays, would be eating less junk food, have a nutritious diet, exercise regularly, sleep properly, and all such things. These are all too much necessary for increasing your lifespan, but not only necessary for the same. Something is missing in all this, and that is the part which is 50% responsible for the so-called longevity, and that is happiness, community, satisfaction. If only going to gym contributed to your lifespan, then in regards, only bodybuilders would have been above 100 years living, but the scenario is that not all of them do cross this milestone. And the reason is quite obvious. They may have got their bodies well developed, but those who cross these ages, they have their heart and mind developed with happiness and satisfaction along with their bodies. Happiness is the key for your longevity, but we have an issue here too, and that is we are not happy. A perfect answer to this is that you are not happy because you are not satisfied. You have more expectations. Longevity is directly proportional to happiness, and happiness is inversely to the expectations. Let's take an example over here. Let's suppose a common man buys a car on loan. Loan term is for 5 years. Now, no doubt he is able to sit in the car of his choice. He is able to ride it. More precisely, he owns his dream car, but he will not be able to happy wholly owning his car until he repays the loan amount. Now, if observed, he could have chosen another car under his budget, because if a thing is less than budget, he would have been able to enjoy it, feel it, or else if it was his dream car, he could have waited unless he gets sufficient money for that car. Better options always exist if thought of. Taking it by loan, he was physically happy riding it but not mentally owning it. The case with us is expectations from life and people around us. We expect that this will happen or that will happen, things should go like this, but we forget that a single unlikely thing can change the whole scenario of our life. These matters decrease longevity. Happiness is in everything if felt. Going likewise others makes you unhappy, because when you copy someone, you don't become like that yourself. Feel small things. Suppose that it's a rainy day and it's a holiday. Now most of the people would be sleeping early morning. Some health conscious would be thinking whether go outside or not. Only few people would be visible on the road who have some work or were out before rain. Now suppose in this situation you wake up, get ready and go for a small walk without rain cover. Maybe this condition is medically not so good, but only if prolonged. In that small walk, when you will experience that small water droplets on your face, early morning, fresh atmosphere, without any worries, this happiness would be comparable to owning that dream car on loan. Happiness lies in everything if felt, and in nothing if not. It depends on us, our way of seeing the things. And remember, doing this rain task is more satisfying than watching the most satisfying videos on your phone screens. Second thing which adds to our longevity is interaction with the community. It is proved that a person who is social is more happy than those who are not. Now, social here is not the case of the business matters, phone talk, social networking active. The social means verbal and physical interaction with the community. When you exchange the sad and the happy things, you experience the real satisfaction a community has to give. Sardinia is an island in Mediterranean Sea where average lifespan is highest on our whole planet. Some enthusiastic researchers, when came up with the reports, the foremost reason was community. People there are similar to others on the earth. The difference was only that others passed their lives and they lived theirs. People there have small gatherings every day. They celebrate everything together, share everything together, work together, eat that which they grow, and grow that which are season friendly. This power of community, happiness and satisfaction in your life adds up to your lifetime. So add up happiness, sense of satisfaction, gratitude, and community interaction along with your gym routines. You will live a happy and a long life then, as someone has rightly said that having somewhere to live is home, having someone to love is community, and having both is a blessing. So make sure you do work for this blessing and live happy, keeping others happy, because a chain always completes.